If I told you the things I've seen on my ways, if I told you the things I've done in my days, you wouldn't believe me anyway. So it's best I just don't say. Lived 1,000 lives, I piloted 1,000 souls, I killed and fought and died just for a single role.
Did you? Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us for session 8 of Clockwise Court, our Changeling the Dreaming 20th Anniversary Edition actual play on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. To catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/clockwise-court and find all of the shows on the Happy Jacks Network. Visit happyjacks.org/shows. My name is Adam, and I am your storyteller. And that suddenly became a song.
Yeah.
We might do the entire session in song. No. Okay. All right.
Why not?
I like big booties and I cannot. What?
That's
why.
See what happened?
See what you did?
Yep. I recognize my mistake now.
He's simply stating truth.
I have some players, and they're wonderful players, and they're going to tell me who they are now because I don't know them. So, who are you?
Hello, I'm Jason Mills.
TV's Jason Mills.
Yeah.
TV's Jason.
You remember me from, I don't know. I'm Jason. I'm playing Reginald von Hornsby, hard-drinking, anthropomorphic unicorn satyr air pirate.
Yes.
No longer
you
a
know.
captain.
Well, we'll see.
He's actually captain for a moment.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, Westmoreland was put in charge, by the way. Yeah, I don't know if you
We'll be
caught
put
that.
in his place. Is what's going to happen.
I'm just saying, your captain actually named Westmoreland.
I've
Yeah.
I've heard before he was acting even as captain.
That's a very good point.
Mm-hmm.
And who is this next to?
I am Jim, and I'll be playing Maimrie. I am also now a sky pirate.
That's right.
Yeah. And she is
Pirate
Sky Pirate Maimrie, flying through the sky, wandering and dreaming. Yeah.
With the magic of friendship.
Friendship is magic. I am
Yeah.
proving that this entire campaign.
It's very true. And who is this? You.
Why?
Yeah, you. Because you're next.
I know. I'm more
We're going clockwise. Because I was chastised last session for going counterclockwise in the introductions.
Also,
so.
you were chastised because I was sitting there and I didn't want to go first.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Clara, and I'm playing Fallon, the computer troll, awkward creature extraordinaire at this point. Yeah, it's your turn. Also,
Gonna
these
speed
dice
it up
match
there,
my
Rob?
aesthetic and
right.
are also D10s, so they're mine now.
No, that's candy. That's candy.
I
You
think
name your dice? Like there's candy, there's destiny,
You name
there's
them all after
chastity.
strippers?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know any other name.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody else willing to roll over for me.
Oh, speaking of strippers who roll over, who are you?
Hi, I'm Rob.
You may recognize him from such things as hair flip.
or slowly licks icing off
it's-
it towards
Yeah,
camera.
dude. By the way,
Yeah.
the cinnamon icing thing
Yeah.
is good to lick.
The Archie red hair, the little like flip, and then like licking the icing. I'm like, I don't even know what to do with you today.
I had an erection.
I
Hi.
know.
I did a
Will
minute ago
someone
too.
please
But
switch seats with me?
My name is
Once upon
Rob,
a time.
and I am here. Who am I playing? I'm playing Tommy, who's the Sluagh detective. I was not around for last game, so I'm fascinated and mildly terrified to find out what happened.
Yeah.
So,
That's just all the time here.
So what did happen? The group, our intrepid Clockwise court, was traveling on the Sky Pirate ship across the U.S. They had swept over the Rocky Mountains, and as they started to come down over Denver, they were faced with a massive dragon with an armored knight upon its back. And that dragon breathed out fire. The ship dodged most of that fire, and battle ensued. Maimrie flew over and distracted the dragon and sparred a little bit with the knight. The others back on the ship tried to stave off 2 additional pirate ships that started sailing toward you through the air, filled with armies of ravenous-looking redcaps who looked ready to kill you. They had a pirate flag, but it was a red pirate flag with, I believe, with a white skull and crossbones. I think that's what I said.
I didn't think it mattered. But
There's no way to know for sure, so
No.
you
Yeah.
can just say
No.
whatever.
and
now.
no one online will correct
Yeah,
you.
there's
That's true.
there's no record
Yeah.
of it, so we can just decide.
That's true.
yeah,
Yeah,
the internet
yeah,
is a kind place.
yeah. Hey, our listeners are kind.
That is true.
They're the best. Hi.
We're not talking shit about you at all.
I am.
Send your hate mail to Rob at. No. And so anyway, there was a lot of battling and a lot of fighting. Charlie woke up from below decks where she had just kind of fallen asleep, and then she called forth the wind, and Fallon called forth the lightning, and they sent one red cap pirate ship plummeting towards the earth.
I broke 2 phones and an iWatch,
Yeah.
and an Apple Watch.
Yep. Yeah. And then it finally ended up with Charlie, Fallon, and Maimrie all on the back of the dragon, having pushed off the knight who had fallen.
Okay, wait,
Yes.
because you guys weren't here. You need to know. I don't know if you watched the last episode. Maimrie tased the knight in the taint
That's true. Yep.
Why?
That happened.
to get him off the dragon.
Yeah.
No, just get him off.
Well, there you go.
I
The
mean,
dragon. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Your kink isn't my kink. I
And
get
that's
it.
okay.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
No.
the dragon burnt our shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No,
was
it had
pissed.
to. It was
Yeah.
a necessity, but Maimrie did tase a knight in the
Ship which
taint.
you promptly abandoned as soon as you had a dragon.
Also true.
So, with the dragon now befriended, because friendship is magic when Maimrie is involved, Fallon and Charlie and Maimrie got the dragon to agree to take them onto the library as Reggie waved them off from the pirate ship where he was engaging the clown jewel with the pirate ship, and in battle was about to ensue ship-to-ship combat. And believe Reggie called out, "I'll hold them off. Get to the library." Our lovely ladies and non-binary folk found the library, and they met with Madame Pickrell, who is the librarian, a tiny little fae called a Korred, and who's basically Linda Hunt. If you guys know who Linda Hunt is.
Can I get a clue?
The principal from Kindergarten Cop. Oh, you probably didn't watch movies then.
I did. I'm quite old. I'm almost as old as you.
I know.
But you're a Luddite.
Right, yeah.
Oh, that's true. I don't like technology.
Yeah. Did you watch Kindergarten Cop?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't memorize every character from it when I saw it 20 years ago.
Well, you should memorize Linda Hunt because she's amazing.
You
Just
have a
move
phone.
along.
She's 4'0", and she's basically Edna Mode in actor form.
Okay.
So
You have a
Yeah.
phone.
she's amazing. Yeah. She was also a henchman in what's that spy movie? With the
Next.
No, okay.
No, I know
You know what I'm talking about?
I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
It was so good. The French teacher. Anyway,
I'm going to turn into director as well as producer here in a minute.
please, I need it. I'll get through this eventually, everyone. But anyway, adorable little, precious little Korred, and she took them down through the library. I think Fallon took the scroll. Didn't you take a scroll?
Mm-hmm.
And
I have a scroll of time dilation.
that's right. Yeah.
That was. I rolled the one time I rolled really, really well.
Right. Yeah.
I picked up a scroll.
Yes.
Now we have what's that thing from Galaxy Quest?
Are you muted?
Yeah.
What's that thing from Galaxy Quest where you
Yes.
can just take a second back? We got time dilations. and
The
that shit.
Omega 13.
The Omega 13.
Yep.
Nice.
And, yeah, I mean, that's basically kind of what you have is an Omega 13. One use.
Plus 10 scroll of wreck and shit.
Right? Yep.
Word.
And so you kind of talked to Madame Picro about the Clockwise Court. And is there anything specific that you want? What did
Okay,
you-
I don't want to remind you how you said this word. There is a tapestry.
Oh, the tapestries.
God damn it.
Yeah. That's right.
There
She
is
was
a-
going to take you to the tapestries.
Yes, there's a tapestry
The tapestry?
that
It's
we.
making my eye twitch.
Yeah, it's like the
Thank
whole
you.
Cool Whip thing.
Cool Whip tapestry. It's a tapestry.
We're an audio medium. Remember this.
Cool Whip.
There's a tapestry that apparently has
Yes.
the relevant information to our cause.
Yes, that's right. That's what it was. Thank you.
A wall hanging, as
A
it
wa-
were.
Yes. And there's a whole room full of tapestries.
Yes.
But there's one specifically that talks about the role of the Clockwise Court.
And according to Mrs. Picro, it's kind of a dick.
Yes. Yes, that's true. It is a dick. I'm glad you remembered that because I totally forgot. I'm running this game.
I remember the weirdest information about this game now.
No, I appreciate it because I forget the weirdest information. I'm like, no, it was totally normal. Like, really made sense. Everything was very
I'm just saying
clear.
we're talking about dick memory right now.
Yes. I have an eidetic memory for dicks.
T.
Addictive memory.
That's why we never forget you.
Yay! I'm loved.
I
So,
don't know. I love my dick.
right. They can be a lot of fun. They're super convenient. So, that's what happened last time.
Yes.
What we don't know is what is happening on the ship and what was Tommy doing during the battle.
We don't know yet.
Okay.
We want Jason to go first.
What was Reggie doing? So you waved off the ladies on the back of the dragon.
Yeah.
They flew off towards the east onto Lake Ontario. You wanted to deal with this pirate ship full of red caps first.
Well, I wanted to leap on to whichever one looked like it was calling the shots and let them know that this was their opportunity to surrender.
Okay. All right.
And that they would be brought under my expert leadership if they were to surrender now, unless anyone would like to come up and be made example of.
Gotcha. Okay. So, grappling hooks are flying across and latching the two ships together.
Yeah.
Angry, nasty-looking red caps are like brandishing their weapons and ready to leap over and kill you all.
I jump the distance.
Okay.
Because I can do that.
Yep.
And yeah, just land on their poop deck. And what's funny?
Nothing. It's the front of ship.
Yeah. And brandish my sword.
Yeah.
My pistol's just sort of up, but, you know. All right, this is your last chance to surrender.
Okay. I'm going to need a roll.
Behold, it is I,
Behold.
Reginald von Hornsby. Yes, that Hornsby.
All right.
Just imagine the person.
I would like a charisma plus leadership roll.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Oh, there was a musical number last game.
There was a musical number. That's true. Did you notice that, Jason? Did you rewatch it? Because as a bunk
did
to make
watch
some
it.
serious wind magic happen.
Yes.
Yeah, Charlie had Reggie help her perform.
Yes.
You're the one that I want from Greece.
Oh, Greece,
Oh, okay.
yeah. When I was listening to it, I wanted it to be a step to the left.
the time warp?
Time warp, because I thought that would have fit. But
That's the scroll.
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
the
If she
scroll.
was doing
Yeah, okay,
time
good.
magic, yeah, but
Good.
she was
She
Hey,
trying
the
to-
scroll has instructions.
she was trying to grease things along to make them go faster. So,
Oh boy.
yeah,
Now I'm sad.
That's the one that I wanted.
yep.
No one
Shoo
wanted.
bop shoo wada wada.
Oh yeah. So I don't know if I could tie grandeur into this, but you know, if I can aggrandize myself.
What does grandeur do? I've never read this book before.
It's everyone under the influence of the cantrip looks upon the changeling as a leader, savior, or royalty.
Oh yeah, that's right.
May not actually possess the poison grace. Of course, I do.
And then some.
And the realm determines who or what feels the effects of grandeur. Anyone influenced by the cantrip either seeks the attention and approval of the changeling, or avoids any conflict.
Oh yeah, that's super useful. What?
I also have leadership and charisma with a specialization in rebellions.
Yes.
And I believe I'm leading these crews to rebel against whatever erstwhile captain they have temporarily.
So you're addressing the crew, not the captain.
The captain may join in this mutiny if they'd like to.
Okay.
But that is not a contingency of my success.
Wait, what is grandeur under?
It's a sovereign 2.
That's right. Okay. I don't know how
Although
this
it
game
doesn't
works.
tell me. I don't see a die roll, which seems outrageous. Add automatic successes equal to the successes from the cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh, do I roll my sovereign plus my actor or something?
Yeah. You'll so you're rolling. So this is sovereign 2, and it's Fey 1. So you would roll your sovereign rating plus your Fey rating.
Okay, and
And I will give you a -1 for a poised and graceful leap.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
And at what point could I roll the grandeur into this?
Well, you would roll the grandeur, and then
Oh, I see. Grandeur is sovereign plus Fey.
Fey. Yeah.
Okay. I
And
understand.
and then so whatever successes you get, those will count as automatic successes towards something like a charisma plus leadership roll to incite the rebellion.
I see. I understand.
Yeah.
Is there any way to add dice to this?
You can add glamour to get an extra die, I believe.
Okay, I'd like that.
Or can't?
Does anybody have?
No.
It basically gives you access to a realm that's higher
Oh,
than
yeah,
what you
that's
have.
right,
It doesn't
yeah.
give you the extra die. You can spend a willpower point to get an extra get
Yes.
an automatic success. But there's not much you can do to add to the die pool unless you have
Yeah.
Actually, if you have your crew as henchmen, as some kind of follower or something like that, you might be able to use that. Mm-hmm. If you have title of some sort, you might be able to use that.
Yeah.
I'm famous.
Are you in famous though?
Are you're famous as in you have the fame
Is that a statistic or
background?
a lot of people know and like you,
Let's see.
which is true all the way around. But
Well, I have title.
Okay.
Is that something? I have title 2.
if these guys
Is
actually
that anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, and I have retinue 4.
yeah. So that's your crew.
Yeah.
It's your
Yeah.
retinue. So
I mean, you could
I mean,
say that your crew is basically supporting you and says, "We
Yeah.
follow him; he's great." Or
Yeah.
whatever, you know.
We all mutinied against our captain.
I'm going to say that the title doesn't help you here.
Okay.
Specifically because of these
But maybe
particular red caps.
retinue.
I'll give you an additional die for your retinue
Okay.
to help you.
So I need a pencil and dice because I came to this game unprepared.
Rude.
Can I spend the willpower after I roll for an extra success, or do I need to spend it
No,
now?
you spend it before.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
You
going
commit.
to spend one.
These are the weird ones.
Well, I don't like this.
Then
Okay,
Are you dice?
I'm spending a willpower,
Since I did remember my dice.
and I'm rolling sixes.
no. It would normally be 8.
Oh, 8s.
You
So
got
it's a
you
8.
got a -1 because of your bunk. If you do something more crazy and amazing.
Not necessarily.
So a 7 and a 10.
Okay, reroll. Oh wait, no, you don't reroll the 10. 'Cause
And,
it's a,
So it's just
Yeah.
one success.
No,
Choose-
isn't it if he has a specialty for inciting a rebellion? Do you have?
but
Well,
this
we're not
is
on
for
the skill check
This
yet.
is for the cantrip. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I'm doing magic.
So
2
yeah,
successes, it sounds
So-
like?
I guess.
yeah, 2 successes.
3 with the willpower.
Oh yeah, 3 with the willpower.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is a cantrip, not a cantrip.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
See,
God, you
I'll
are
allow
like
it.
I'm
the
tired.
worst person.
No, I'll
ever.
allow it. That was good.
So,
Okay, so now I can
Okay.
do.
so now, all of the so you add automatic successes equal to the successes from the cantrip.
Okay.
So you have +3 successes
Okay.
to your roll, but you're now going to roll charisma plus leadership
Okay. That's
And you
a
wa-
7,
Uh-huh.
and I have a specialty.
in inciting rebellion. So you get any 10s you get roll count as 2 successes.
All right then.
So you want 10s, but you had 3 successes automatically. And this one you're looking for, I would say 7 difficulty, actually.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 3 is 8.
Yeah. Okay. So
Will that do?
yeah. Okay.
here's some exceptionally rare 2014 dice.
Look at that. It's collector's edition.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy. Thank you.
What? Cool. Ooh, they're pretty. Oh, the Gateway 2014. Nice. Awesome. Okay.
I did
Do you
dice dive in your
recall that you
I
have
just put
played
it on the details.
in personified tapestry?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I know.
Okay, good.
I know. It's a callback. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
The fans demand it.
I also demand it, yeah.
Yeah.
The fan.
Yes. The fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does, can I
Friend
squeak
of
Guy
show.
in Norway.
Yeah.
8 successes? How does
You
that work?
squeak by. So every single crew member, they watch your amazing leap. The trail of rainbowy glitter that streams from your horn as you leap across the ships,
So fun.
a mile above the skies of Denver.
A mile
Which
over
means
the
you're
mile high
2
city.
miles up.
Yep. Thank you. I was getting there.
You land in a flourish, and you and tell me exactly what you say as they all turn to you, their jaws slathering
Yeah.
and open, ready to swallow you whole if they don't cut you in half first, just for the fun of it.
Sure. So, like I was saying before, I land and I say, "My friends, this is your one opportunity to come with me and work for me, the Captain Reginald von Hornsby. This is your lucky day."
Okay.
You need to pitch it more like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, and if you
It's an
recruit
MLM.
some
That's
number
right.
of
Yeah.
yeah,
You get to move up in the ranks.
yeah.
If you can recruit 10 more people in your downline.
I mean, it's a mutual stream marketing structure. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's
It's your way or the Amway.
too real. Too real.
I'm. That wasn't a good one, but I'm proud of it.
Yeah. I mean, I get where you are right now. I feel it.
I'm so tired.
So is there an
Just not happy
opportunity?
about it.
Yeah.
Is there an opportunity for a pink dinghy at any point?
So you say, you hear a voice ring out from the other side of this mob of angry redcap pirates, you hear a voice ring out, say, "My lucky day, is it? My lucky day? When has it ever been luck to lay upon the highs of Reginald von Hornsby?" And
Today.
and the crowd parts, and
They parted the Red Sea Caps. Damn it!
the red cap
Red Cap
C.
C.
Oh, you were
Damn
so
it!
close to being perfect.
Oh.
Fucked it up.
I blurted it out too early.
go.
Damn it.
Oh man.
You suck.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Sorry, I'm going to give you both a point of glamour for that.
How dare.
It was,
Yeah, that's well deserved.
yeah.
I'm full. I've been full this whole time because of stupid puns.
Yeah. Right? Also, I don't make you guys use your
upsetting.
glamour now. That should have cost you a point of glamour, by the way, the cantrip.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
expect
so,
that. Okay.
'cause I forget those things. The red cap C parts. And on the other side, you see a tall, statuesque woman. Her skin rubbery and gray. Her body strong and sinewy, but still curvaceous. She's wearing leather with what is clearly too many straps.
Keep going.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
I'd like to know more. I've subscribed to the newsletter.
Right? Yeah. There is like jet black lipstick around her massive, many-toothed jaw.
Oh, like a shark skin kind of gray.
Kind of, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, she's a red cap, like so they
Sure.
all kind of have this, but hers just kind of looks good.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll say.
and her hair is bright shock red, like just a mass of curls piled up on her head, and wrapped in sort of like a leather scarf to hold it up high. And
That's called a long strap.
sure.
A leather scarf?
Yeah, okay. Well,
That's fair.
I mean, okay.
She's a strapping young lass.
Yeah.
So-
No,
yeah.
you're on restrict.
You said yes. You said yes before I finished. It
Yeah.
still counts.
You got me. You got me.
it's-
That's Fey rules right there.
Yeah, it's true.
It's Phage Club.
Right? Yeah.
Don't talk about it.
She has like huge gold hoop earrings, just like you'd expect of a pirate. What?
Nothing.
Pirate earrings.
No, I got you.
Pirate
I got
gold
you.
hoops.
I got you.
Um,
Not on. I got you.
Yeah. And she's brandishing two sabers that she's basically sort of spinning. What?
Fire and ice.
No.
Oh,
That'd be like.
I'm picturing the scimitar guy from Indiana
Yes,
Jones.
yeah. She's sort of like doing a slow version of that. Like, I don't even need to do this fast. Like,
Right.
this, she's just sort of twirling them for fun and relaxation.
Sure.
A languid demeanor.
Sure.
Yes, yeah. And she strides forward, clear that she owns this ship and she owns this crew. And she says, "I never thought I would see you again,
There's a
Reginald."
note that hath been passed.
Well, Penelope, I always knew I'd see you again.
Want to read the note?
Ah, yes.
Yay. Sorry.
Sorry. Very excited about this moment. I wasn't sure if this was going to happen or not. And I'm like, I don't know when or if she's going to show up. But I'm like, nope, this is it. This is it. 8 successes. And she says, as she walks forward towards you, and you can see the rest of the red caps. They're like, "Oh yeah, she's going to eat him. She's going to eat him." And
Well,
I mean, she walks forward, and she just sort of uses one of her sabers to just casually slap yours out of the way.
all right.
And
I'll allow it.
and she kind of like puts her other saber at your throat,
Mm-hmm.
and then and she says, "Damn it, if you don't look amazing." And then she grabs you and she pulls you into a kiss.
Yeah. Can she dip me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's strong, right?
Oh
She's
yeah,
real strong?
yeah.
I would
Kicked
like
your
to be
ass.
dipped.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And she turns around and she yells to her crew, like, "I know you're hungry, kids, but if we're on the wrong side of a battle from Reginald von Hornsby, then we're on the wrong side."
All right then.
And they continue to pull the everybody like puts away their weapons. They lower the flag, and they pull the 2 ships together. And Penelope says, "Why don't I come aboard and talk to you and your people?"
All right. Well, that's good. I assume that other ship is yours too.
Well, and she looks way down. She's like, "It wasn't, but he was kind of a dick anyway."
Oh.
So,
All right then.
yeah. They'll probably be all right. They'll reincarnate in a few years.
That's too bad. I was hoping to have 3 ships.
You didn't want that one. Yeah.
All right. Well,
No.
fair enough. I trust your judgment.
And she nimbly hops over to your ship
Yep.
with you. What's...
I'm already yelling Westmoreland on my way over, like halfway over there. Like, Westmoreland!
I'm the captain now, sir.
Is that right?
Admiral Maimrie names me in command.
Admiral?
Sure.
I.
Good man.
Look, you didn't go Commodore.
Need
Wait.
3 ships.
Yeah, right, yeah. Admiral's above Commodore.
Is it?
I didn't think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought
thought
Commodore
Commodore-
outranked an admiral.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody outranks Admiral.
Commodore is the
Well-
commander of combined fleets.
Correct.
Admiral is commander of fleet.
Oh, there's no way to know for sure.
Yeah,
so
there's no way to
Yeah.
know. Okay.
We don't have the
Interesting.
combined knowledge of human
Yeah.
knowledge
We'll have to find
The
out.
combined knowledge of human knowledge. Please tell
Yeah.
me more.
in my
Yeah.
pocket.
No
Yeah.
clue. No clue.
People
How
quit
dare
describing what they have in their pockets.
Oh, I. Speaking of
Yeah.
things in their pockets, Rear Admiral is an option.
Hell
yeah.
Word.
Tommy,
Yes.
you were down below decks helping put out fires. I know that was a thing. I think that's how I got rid of you last session.
Probably about right.
I've gotten really talented at like, why does this character just disappear for this entire session? I know. Yeah.
It's the thing.
It's the thing, right? Yeah.
that's my
yeah.
answer.
How do they reappear? Magic. Yeah.
There you go. So the way as I was listening to Reginald's description of what was going
Yes.
on, I'm actually going to take a little bit of a darker turn. In that Tommy has nightmares. Like Tommy actually has the nightmare flaw.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And so the way I see it is like, yeah, I'm down there like putting out fires and something like that, but just something, you know, like sometimes when you're looking at a fire and you just kind of get lost in like the way that it weaves and the way that it moves. And I feel like it just kind of drew me into almost a waking nightmare
Yeah.
for a while. And with the stresses of kind of trying to do the right thing as far as the Clockwise court and choosing the next king, like it was almost like a nightmare of all that could possibly go wrong.
Okay.
You know, if the wrong decision was made if, and not only what happens to the Fae, but what happens to, like, the normies.
Yeah.
Like the regular humans and stuff that we've been trying to protect this whole time, and just trying to work through all that while chaos was around.
Mm-hmm. And when this happens, do you just kind of freeze up? Or do you faint? What's the physical thing that other people are going to see when this happens?
The physical manifestation is if just somebody is entranced. Almost.
Oh, okay.
Like staring into the fire and everyone's like, fucking put it out, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we're on a flying boat.
Yeah.
But it's just like there's nothing there to sort of break it. Like it's almost like you've mentally fallen in, but you're physically just still there.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. So several crew members are just all around you, and they're putting out fires all over the place. Luckily, this crew is staffed with some people who are really good at cantrips that create water.
Oh,
so,
good. Yay!
So there's a fire team. So they're actually able to put out the fires that the dragon fire started eventually. Mm-hmm. There's some serious damage to the ship. It's not going to go back in the water for a little while until it's patched up, but it's fine for air travel. But as they put it out, they kind of look back at you, and there's a crew member. Her name is Scarlet, and she's a Piskie, and she kind of like comes over and just kind of stares at you and looks at you, and she like waves her hand in front of her face, trying to wake you up, and realizes that you're not going to wake up, she calls over a troll buddy of hers, and he just kind of scoops you up in his arms. And they carry you out of the fire zone. Okay. Or out of the below decks.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Here's actually a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll Soothsay to see if there's anything that I actually got out of it?
Oh, I think you should. And if you take a point of nightmare and roll a nightmare dice with it, then I will lower your difficulty by 2.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
So, how do I roll Soothsay?
So, okay. So, Soothsay is... so, you're wanting to... you're trying to get a clue, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not right.
It just randomly found it.
Okay, how many dots of Soothsay do you have?
Uno.
Okay. So you can just get Omen. It provides a brief glimpse at the thread of a person, place, or thing's destiny.
Okay.
Yes. Oh my god.
Adam just
okay.
I just Googled Shark Woman Pirate.
Like you do.
And
you do.
And an image came up of a feminine humanoid shark
Woman pirate.
with red hair and pirate gear.
Yeah. And that's kind of amazing, and I'm going to retcon that this is pretty much Captain Penelope.
Yeah.
But with just a humanish face, a more human face. Yeah.
But that more anthropomorphic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But otherwise, that's amazing, and please post that to anybody who wants to look at it, because that's awesome. Okay. Oh, it's so good.
I'll put it on the forums later.
Yes. Okay. So what are you wanting an omen about?
About Port Estrella. I almost said La Isla Bonita.
Okay.
Look, I've seen Madonna. It's a thing.
Okay, so it's your soothsay plus your scene rating.
Scene. Okay, that's 2.
Okay, so that would be 3 dice.
Yep.
difficulty is rolled by. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say that that is reduced by 3. That's
By 3, okay.
because you're taking a nightmare dice for this. So,
Yeah.
so one of the dice needs to be because we haven't really done nightmare before.
Oh,
and,
we haven't.
yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So one of the dice
How about this?
has to be a different color.
That's the same.
Yeah.
Okay, out of those 3 dice, one of them has to be a different color?
Yes.
Take the
So-
puce
I
one.
got that one. That's black.
Yeah.
It's evil.
So they've
Wait.
So, all right. So nightmare dice function like normal dice, except that when the player rolls a 10 on a nightmare die, she immediately adds another point to the character's nightmare pool. So, yeah. So, and then as your basically as your nightmare goes up, the chances of you going into bedlam, going insane, increase.
Yep.
So, yeah. So
YOLO.
it's gonna be fine.
Actually, which is funny with my character because I think I've had multiple lives. Did not fail on the nightmare dice.
Okay, all right.
I've
And
got
you're looking for 5s.
5s, and I have 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So you can seek 1 clue about an immediate plan of the target or the near future of the target, or 1 clue about the outward demeanor or correlations of the target, or whether the object is lucky or ill-omened. Which you won't need that, but basically, well, that's kind of weird. I'm gonna say this is you're going to get a sense of the general fate of Port Estrella.
Okay.
And you'll get 1 clue.
Okay.
So, in general, if the choice is correct, Port Estrella will see great fortune.
Fuck me.
Cool. Don't fuck this up.
Yeah, that.
And you also realize, or the other, thing that you realize is that the trinket was already found.
The trinket was already found. Okay.
Don't give me that look, Clara.
Do it more.
We know what it is.
Yeah, we know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been writing it. I've been going out of my way to write it off every time we get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quit throwing things out your window.
Mm-hmm. Right?
It was an accident.
No, it wasn't.
Not the throwing, the making.
No, it wasn't.
There are no accident, only Fae.
That's right.
You're not wrong. but
Fairy
still.
magic. GM can make up anything he wants.
The magic of storytelling.
Woo, woo, woo. I was like, I don't know what a bunch of these things mean, but we'll figure him out. And then it's like she makes a fucking trinket and throws it out the window. I'm like, oh, well, that one was easy. I'm like, I didn't know what that one meant, but I do now.
It's very annoying to not know what it is in game.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I'll tell you, and this is a pro tip for all you GMs out there. If you really want to have fun, make up some random prophecy and just throw in some crazy shit that you have no idea what it means and just ride that story train all the way past your characters. Like, yeah. They'll just keep going and handing you solutions right and left. And you're like, oh, this is easy. You guys are so good. That's because
I
you're...
feel
yeah.
used.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, like any good tryst, like you feel a little dirty afterwards,
I
but also
it,
like,
though. It feels good.
well, I'm glad I
Yeah.
got to do something.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So,
Apparently I need more trysts.
really.
I'm into it.
Okay, so
I feel like this game's side piece.
yeah, you kind of are
Not wrong.
actually. Yeah.
I mean, Honestly, you started as that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just, this relationship got way out of hand.
Like, I can't get rid of him now. Super awkward.
Yeah, sorry. He just keeps popping out of the recording room like every week.
I'm just going to jump into all the games.
I know, yeah.
I know,
It
right?
is I, Reginald von Hornsby.
Yeah.
I just love for you to show up and just
Shadow
yeah.
Run. You have to run the game.
No.
yeah, show up in the Cthulhu
Run
game.
the game.
Yeah.
Hornsby.
Please
Yeah.
be in the Cthulhu game.
Everyone make a sand check.
I'd fail.
Speaking of failing sanity, Maimrie and Fallon back in the library. What's going on?
Are we walking? I cannot remember how we were getting to the wall hanging.
Well, she kind of took you on this, like, sort of like
That's
this
what I'm thinking.
ledge or a balcony above, so you could see, like, the maze below. So it's kind of like a maze, and then there are wall hangings and tapestries on every single wall of the entire maze.
Oh,
And,
I remember now.
So, yeah. So she would walk.
Well, she can also do that. That's like she's got wayfinding magic.
Yeah. She knows exactly where to go. She can tell you exactly where to go and show you too. And she says, "You can walk with me." Or...
I just want to get there. I mean, I also want to like read literally every single thing here, but I
Yeah.
just sort of want to get there too.
Mm-hmm.
We can get there and then read everything on the way back.
So you don't want to take the walk?
I mean,
I think we should take the walk.
we should, but it's gonna take longer.
Are you in a hurry?
No.
Yeah. All right, she says, "Lovely, a stroll." She leads you down the stairs into the maze, and yes,
She
Rob.
sounds amazing.
Thank you. You start strolling through the maze. She's not walking at a very hurried pace. I mean, she's like a normal walking speed, but she's not like hurrying. She's not delaying or anything either. As you go through the maze, she's like there are like every single wall has some sort of woven or printed fabric hanging of some sort. Some of them are actual literal tapestries with just images. Some of them are just like a hide of leather with runes carved all over it. They're in every language imaginable. They're in a myriad of artistic styles, and there is the variety is almost like head spinning.
If there would be anything that would be interesting on my Ancient Aliens blog, I take pictures of it.
Okay. You know what? Roll. Give me perception plus enigmas roll.
Perception plus holy crap! I have enigmas. 2 successes.
Okay. Do you have a specialty? You don't.
I do not.
Okay. All right. I didn't think so, but just checking. Okay. So, so you find this one. You come across this one tapestry, and you're kind of ignoring it because it looks like a couple of Sluagh and a cow. But as you're walking past it, you hear doom 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 doom, and you turn back and you look and you realize that they're not exactly Sluagh. They look a little too small proportionally to be Sluagh, but they're like grayish and lanky and
Yeah, big dark eyes.
big dark eyes, and they're basically pulling the cow apart, and you realize it's actually kind of grisly. And it feels like when you first glanced at it, they were just standing around a cow, but now as you look at it more closely, you can see how they're sort of like dismantling the cow. It's a little creepy. And you can get pictures of that.
Okay, I'll take pictures of that.
Yeah.
there's any probing, I take special pictures.
Okay, all right.
Put a special
The
filter on.
very next panel is just a cowhide, by the way.
Oh, geez.
Just FYI.
Feel kind of gross.
No,
now.
seriously, it's like, dude.
It's exactly the reaction I wanted. Yeah, the blank stare and blink.
Realization. Realization sucks.
Right? Oh God. Yeah.
Ooh.
Somebody get me one of these seltzer waters. The LaCroix. Thank you. Yeah, lemon or lime, whatever.
I have pamplemousse.
No, not a pamplemousse. Pamplemousse is one of the greatest words in the world to say. It is a disgusting flavor because grapefruit
It is
sucks.
the name of my home Wi-Fi network.
Nice. I love it as a word, not as a flavor. So you're walking along, and after what seems like a pretty long time and like several miles walked, you reach this one corner, and as you come to this corner, you see a tapestry that it's rounded, and there are numbers going around it like a clock, but at each point where the numbers on a clock face would be, there is a what was I gonna say? Right. There's like a mini clock with the 1 through 12 again, like a little medallion with another little clock in it.
So like a Mandelbrot sequence of clocks.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. It's what?
I'm not gonna solve that shit.
We are
Thank
them.
you.
The fascinating thing
Yeah.
about
And
I have a ship scene before we get there. I didn't want to
Yes.
like jump in and then you're like, and then you show up. So
yeah.
Well,
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Otherwise,
yeah,
Most
we-
of your
we will.
scenes are ship.
I was gonna say,
Ba-dum.
as they're walking towards it, Fallon's explaining like the fascinating thing about weaving actually is the card weaving is sort of the predecessor to early computer programming, but like actually, because one of the cool things about card weaving is you have to punch all the holes to get it to weave the patterns that you make all over these. Like she's pointing them out, and it's like, and that one, and that. It's weird.
I want you to take a point of glamour because this is Fallon's.
Yes.
Yeah. This is where Fallon lives. Is in the
Is that the dots or the squares?
That's the dots.
Awesome.
Or no, I'm sorry, the squares. Squares.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's also true, and yeah, I am a nerd.
And as you come to this clock, every single dial on every single number just sort of starts spinning slowly and starts getting faster and faster. The central, what are they called? Arms? Hands? The central hands of the big clock. And this is about, what is that, about 4 feet wide, 4 foot diameter, the main face. And it starts spinning fast like a fan, like a box fan kind of, or propeller. And to the point that like you can't see the hands anymore. You just see this blur and a face, like a sort of humanish face, appears in the blur to you.
I don't know how to do that, but I've been thinking about it, and you could probably make a computer program that could tell the future based on the weavings of these tablets, of these tapestries. And I want to do that
Yeah,
now.
duh.
I'm very excited for this.
You should be excited. It's kind of amazing.
Oh, wait,
Well, she's
yeah.
having a moment. Of
I'm
course
having a
it's
moment.
amazing.
Shh, quiet, I'm thinking here.
Why are you
Hi.
telling me to be quiet? You came to talk to me. I told you he was kind of a dick.
He is kind of a dick.
Well, you came to talk to him. I don't even know what you want to ask him.
I thought
Ask your questions. Tick tock, tick tock.
Oh God, you're annoying. We're here to represent the Clockwise court, and it's very obvious that Fallon is trying to do whatever Maimrie does very poorly.
I would like a charisma
Yeah.
plus Grammaire roll.
Wow, I don't do either of those things.
That's why it's so much fun.
All right, that's 3 dice.
Well.
I did 2 of those things.
Yeah.
Wow,
Two
2
successes.
successes.
On 3 dice.
Wow,
dice.
nice.
That seems noteworthy.
Where it totally counts, guys.
Yeah, usually you roll like shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Way to
Oh,
mince
man.
words there. Usually you're all like shit.
No, it was to the point where I was wondering if I could sue the companies who I bought the dice from.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, we've come here to represent the Clockwise court to ask your clarification on a prophecy.
You're the Clockwise court?
I didn't say that.
Actually, yeah, we're half the Clockwise court. There's 2 more of us.
Okay, well, that's a little different. I wish I'd known that up front. You gotta lead with that kind of stuff. I am important, and I didn't realize that you were also, okay? So, I'm sorry. We got off on the wrong foot. Let me introduce myself. My name is Bruce.
I was really hoping for Clocky on that one.
Hello, Bruce.
Bruce.
You can call me Finaglarushnemag if you would like.
All right, Bruce.
I prefer Bruce.
Who names a tapestry?
Faraglamushnak?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's my name.
Yeah, but...
Are
who
you
named the tablet?
Faraglabrushanak.
Are you a tapestry or are you a fae turned into a tapestry?
I'm a tapestry.
Okay.
You know, hey,
I'm just
know
sure
what?
it happens.
we're all kind of tense right now, but it's all good. We just have some simple questions. Thank you for your time, by the way. I know that it's ironic to say that, but I just want to make sure that you know that we appreciate your importance and what you bring to bear here.
Give me a charisma plus expression.
Sure. Or etiquette.
Or etiquette, yeah.
All right.
I'll take etiquette. Let's see how well this joke goes over.
Oh.
Oh, pretty good.
That's 2 successes.
Yeah. That's all right, yeah.
I always roll that 1-1.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's pretty clever, I guess. But I'm not used to being woken up. Okay? This is a little strange for me. It's not a very frequent thing. That's also kind of a time joke.
I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
So I don't mean to alarm you, but or underestimate you, but are you aware of current affairs? Are from this location here? Are you fed information in any way, or are you somewhat omniscient? I just don't know the nature of your being.
Let me explain it.
Sure.
So when the Clockwise court is summoned, if the Clockwise court has questions, I'm summoned to answer them.
Oh, okay.
Why
Which
were
is
we not
why
informed?
it was a little weird when I didn't know you were the Clockwise court.
Well,
Sorry.
we're the Clockwise court, and we didn't hardly even hear about you.
I was going to say, no one told us what we were supposed to do until recently either.
Oh, well, obviously, you should have asked the regent.
We can't do that. The regent is dead, right? Yes.
No, the
No.
King David is dead.
King David's dead. Isn't he a regent? Isn't that a word for
Oh yeah, that was
what?
regent. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought he was just the king. Or
Yeah,
the
but
alt-
when a king is dead, another
We didn't-
person takes over?
yeah.
We should have thought of that.
No, the thing is, there seems to be some kind of turmoil around that, where they're trying to decide who's supposed to take over. And apparently,
Oh.
it's the reason why we were summoned up as the Clockwise Court is to make that determination.
I see. So everything's completely screwed up.
Yes.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. So, well, it's a good thing you came to me because I have answers.
Sweet. goodness gracious, thank you.
The best thing I've ever heard. in the
But we don't
last,
have
like,
time
3
to talk
days.
about them right now.
Are you kidding me?
So, back on the pirate ship. As you're now 2 ships flying towards
Right.
Lake Ontario.
Captain Westmoreland.
Yes, sir.
May I have permission to repair your ship?
That's it's my job, sir. You're a guest.
Well,
Let me do the work.
The crew will take a lot longer and a lot more trouble than it'll take me. I've repaired this ship before.
Well, of course you have, sir. But I don't want you to put yourself out. You have so much to do.
I think it'll be a lot easier now that she's awoke.
I see. Very well.
So
As you will.
I'd like to use the Well of Life cantrip,
Okay.
which I assume it's like a, what was it called? Like the dragon is this type of
Chimera?
A chimera.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can heal people, and a chimera is sort of a people.
They are, so a chimera is, so they're a type of dreaming creature, but they are, a chimera would be a Fae 3 realm.
Okay. So I'll have to spend something to get up to Fae 3.
Yeah, you spend a point of glamour, and that gives you Fae 3.
So
and
I'll have to do an extra glamour for that.
Yep.
And then just being in contact with me heals a bashing and a lethal each turn. Or bashing or lethal each turn.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
probably-
If you're successful at the cantrip.
Right.
you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the realm determines the source, being in proximity. Yeah, just being near would heal 1 bashing or lethal during a scene, but touching the target heals every turn. Consuming all or part of the focus restores all bashing, but I'm not going to allow the ship to eat me. But that's, you can also, like, I can make the focus an apple or like a food.
Yeah.
Right? And then if you eat it, it can heal aggravated damage.
Yeah. And this is spring cantrip, right?
Yeah, Spring 3. And I'm still not totally sure what the role is for this. It's I know what to do with
Okay,
the number of
whenever you
successes.
cast whenever you cast a cantrip, it's the art plus the realm in dice.
Ah, okay, thank you. Okay.
So if you're affecting the chimera, which is the ship, you will need a Fae of 3 as your.
Yeah, he was just saying that. So I have to spend 2 glamour because I need 1 to cast it and 1 to bump my Fae up.
Right up.
And then spring, which is 3, so I'm rolling 6 dice.
So, so you actually don't necessarily need the Fae. Basically, the realm determines what you turn into the healing source.
Oh yeah, so you can use prop or you can use.
Yeah. So like if you take a barrel of beer and turn that into the source, then you like basically pour that onto the ship, and that would start to heal it.
All over the floor.
Yeah. I mean, you could use like
outrageous.
oil.
Sticky.
You could
Pitch.
use like pitch.
I'm
Yeah.
just going to make me the source. And then everyone who needs to heal can come put their hands on me.
But if you do that, then they would eventually consume you.
No, they don't have to
No.
consume me. That's an optional
Oh.
component, and I will not allow it.
Okay.
So what's your safe word?
Don't eat me.
It's not fun.
The safe word is
phrase.
Yeah.
The safe
Okay.
word is
The
lawsuit.
continuous healing is
Okay.
just touching, and I
Yeah.
will walk through
So
them
then
like
you-
a messiah figure.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I love it.
The messianic
okay, so
unicorn.
you don't need to spend the glamour for the extra point because you are a Fae 1, so you already have that level of realm.
Okay, but that also means I don't get that extra die, right?
Well, you wouldn't either way.
Yeah,
only
you
roll
wouldn't-
the
yeah.
dice that you have.
Oh,
in pips.
okay.
Yeah.
You're basically just buying the access to that ability, not
Yes.
buying
Okay,
the access.
well,
So you're rolling
Spring
your
3, Fae 2.
Yes, so
There you
you're
go.
rolling 5 dice.
Okay.
And you can spend a willpower for an automatic success.
Can your bunk be you take your
yes.
shirt off though?
Yeah, I was going to ask about bunks, because I don't know how
Yeah.
to do that, but
So
yeah.
if you do something to make the magic happen, the more ridiculous and enjoyable it is, or the more it costs you, the lower your difficulty will be.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I don't know the words to the song out of character, but I think, yeah, like the shirt comes off, and
It's
I'm walking
raining
around
mayhem.
touching everyone, and like I'm singing
too
sexual
sexy.
healing.
Oh, okay.
Marvin
All right.
Gaye.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't
I
go
thought
wrong
you were
with
gonna
Marvin
do touch me.
I know I was almost there,
Yeah.
but I think the sexual healing's better.
Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Touch myself right in the vinyls.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's when he heals himself.
There you
Yeah.
Every night.
Oh, that's out of
Yeah.
the box.
We roll that.
Okay, that's
So I didn't tell you your.
Two.
I'm sorry, I didn't tell you your difficulty, but yeah.
well, it's
it was-
not 5.
It is
so-
not going to be 5.
Yeah,
no.
so it's two successes.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
Okay.
2 successes.
So that means for 1 hour.
Yeah, so however many turns it takes to heal the ship's damage for an hour, or whoever wants to come and touch me.
Yeah.
Are you just rolling around on the ship in the meantime?
No, I'm just walking around.
But like you have to touch the ship.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like
he's-
running my hands along the
Alright.
walls.
And
Yeah.
and the bare feet.
yeah,
See, I was
Yes.
imagining like Homer Simpson, like whoop 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 whoop, whoop walking
No.
in a circle.
I'm not a cartoon. I'm not silly.
I know, I am. though.
And you did spend 1 point of glamour to power
Yes.
the spell, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, okay. But you just didn't need to spend the second point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so you're walking around.
If anyone was like burned in the fire,
Yeah.
or just sort of embracing people
Yeah.
walking around.
Yeah,
and,
they're
you know.
coming up to you and they're like,
Were you injured in the
touching you.
fire?
So as you know, you can feel the healing energy flowing into the ship as
Yeah.
well. The dreaming sort of working through you. There is just a glow of rainbow sparkle around
my
you,
horn.
and mainly from your horn. Yeah. And your horn is glowing too.
Yeah.
As your healing magic spreads over the ship and all of those who come up to you and touch you and their wounds are being healed. And then the crew sort of, like has been crowded around you, like touching you as you sing. And then as you finish the song, the crew sort of parts away and you see Scarlet and Pimpernel, who's your troll buddy, and what?
Wait,
What?
who's Scarlet again?
Scarlet's a little Piskie.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and one of your Piskie sailors, and her best friend Pimpernel, who's a big, giant, muscly troll.
Mm-hmm.
And the crowd sort of parts way, and you see them at the back of the crowd, and they're holding Tommy, who's just kind of slumped, sort of passed out in Pimpernel's arms.
All right. Well, Tommy, are you awake?
Silencio.
Drool.
I'm gonna hug you.
Without consent?
I'm coming in for a hug.
Tommy actually likes hugs.
Do
Okay.
nothing if you
Yeah.
don't want me to touch.
It's Jason. It's Jason that doesn't like hugs.
I like hugs.
No.
What are you talking
No,
about?
that's not my narrative.
That's wrong.
That has never stopped me before.
Yeah. Okay.
Point. Very good
Um,
point.
All right. So, I'm gonna sort of get Pimpernel in a side hug, and also just put my hand on Tommy's shoulder and see if that makes any difference in whatever he's going through.
Yeah.
He doesn't look injured, right? He's just
No,
passed
no.
out.
Yeah, he doesn't look injured. We found him like this, boss.
Okay. Well,
He was fighting the fire. And Pimpernel's like, yeah, he was just fighting the fire.
maybe he
I don't know what happened.
drank some smoke. Captain, is there a place we can make this man comfortable?
I'm the captain, sir.
Yes.
It's take him to my cabin.
All right.
Shall we continue on course, sir? Wait, I'm the captain. Continue on course. Is that right, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, sir. On course and tally-ho.
There's a lot of confusion going on.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I like how uncomfortable Westmoreland is. It makes me feel good.
yeah.
I don't even really care about being captain, but he's upset, and I like it.
Yeah. So you and Penelope go with them, and they lay Tommy down on the there's a fainting sofa.
I'm going to also make
sofa.
myself comfortable in the captain's
Yes.
quarters until Westmoreland asks me to leave,
Sure.
which I will gladly oblige him. I don't think he will ever do so.
No, he probably won't. Nope.
What if, like, what would be great is if he came back while Penelope and I are making out. And
Yeah.
he's like, it's his cabin.
Room for one more.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
gets
maybe
sent
not.
out.
He's not my.
Just making out
Well,
in his bed.
I mean, not even the bed, really. Like, whatever. It's wherever.
Captain
But
gets
also,
sour.
Westmoreland is no longer my subordinate.
Right.
Which means I would bang him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's an open option now. If he does come back and he's like, well, could I get in on that? Like, I don't know, maybe. Penelope?
Yeah. He's such a sub, though. He's probably not going to
Yeah.
ask. Yeah.
I just like how aggressively Pan.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the right word for it. I
Yeah.
think. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aggressively is the right word for
Yeah.
it, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Penelope says, this is a friend of yours?
Westmoreland is the captain of the ship.
No,
Oh.
I mean this
Oh.
one.
Oh. We just met recently. He's,
We knew each other back.
Wait,
we just re-met recently.
wait a second.
It's Tommy.
Tommy?
Am I right?
Thought he'd be long gone by now.
Okay.
It's been a long time, but, you know, some of us hang on longer than others.
Well, I've been in the dreaming for decades.
I was too.
Oh. Was Tommy with you?
No. I took one of the Baron's ships and I was gone for 100 years or so. Westmoreland. He's not even in the room. I just use it as a curse word.
Damn it, he's still so beautiful. Yeah.
Angelic,
Okay.
even.
That ashy, sallow skin,
That's what I
hollowed face.
imagine angels look like. Yeah.
Ash Angel. Ash Angel.
The dark
said ash,
streaks
right?
under his
Yeah.
eyes. He's just
I'm the other one.
entrancing.
The kind that say fear not when they walk into a room.
Yeah. No, but she's like sincerely like she is just gushing over how attractive Tommy is, describing his fey demeanor in like full.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Everyone's somebody's.
Yeah. Yeah. And, hey, she thinks gray's hot. Gray's a good color for skin.
And I see beauty almost everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like something's wrong with him.
Yeah. He should probably wake up with all this noise.
I don't think he's going to.
We should figure out what's wrong with him.
Yeah, let's go in and see.
Yeah. So can I?
And she's going to grab your hand.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
LARPing. There's LARPing happening, people.
Yep.
Yes,
yeah,
for those of you listening along,
What?
Adam and Jason are just holding hands now.
Yeah.
For no
Let's
particular
make sure
reason.
that's on camera. There we go. All right. All right, my dear.
So, she, with her other hand, she pulls a pouch from her belt, and she just kind of opens it up, and she just kind of spins it around on one finger, and as it spins, it sort of blurs around a little bit, and you see a sort of powdery not mist, but you know, like when a flour bag is
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
smacks a flour bag, or
Poof.
You know, there's like this poof of dust around that forms a cloud, and sort of just rolls over you like a fog. What is happening in Tommy's dream mind right now?
Well, since it was a nightmare, Port Estrella is engulfed in flames. As almost in a Pompeii-esque kind of way, where like people are like just getting covered in ash and just like frozen where they are, and like it's just basically like end of days.
Is the Froyo place okay?
No, Menchie's got munched.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You also see Baron Morgan's statue just kind of melting.
God damn it.
Yeah. Is this Port Estrella? Is Tommy standing there?
If they've entered the nightmare,
and they would have entered near you.
Yeah, so I think I'm actually by the Baron statue.
Yeah.
Right, because that's where you can look out and see the wasteland. And I think that there are a couple of bodies around him as he's just like rocked back on his knees, just kind of watching everything.
Okay.
Like how can this happen?
Yeah.
What's your character's last name?
Alloc.
Alloc. A-L-L-O-C.
Thanks. I want to put my hand on your shoulder, kind of like standing next to you. Are you gonna like fight, or is that like I don't know what's gonna happen?
No. I think that if anything, like there's like the touch of another being at that moment, probably all of the energy just goes.
Yeah.
Like just like absolutely absolute despair.
Yeah.
Like that was it.
Tom, it's time to go. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't want to be here. I don't want this to happen. How do I not make this happen?
This hasn't happened, and we have to go find out how to stop it. We're not going to find it here.
Where is it?
Probably at the library. As ridiculous as that sounds.
The library? The Library of Secrets?
I think that's what they called it.
Is that where you're going?
Yeah,
I honestly have no idea what I called it before.
I don't either, but the fact that it's called the Library of Secrets seems like we have a library. It's called the Library of Secrets. Why?
It's where we keep our secrets.
What do you think we keep there?
Right? Yeah. The secrets. Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I just like go from like hand on shoulder to try to like pull into embrace, and then look at Penelope as well, and like want to take her hand and like we have to go. Can we go? Because this isn't.
I nod assent. Yeah.
Okay.
If you're ready to leave, Tommy, it's good to see you. And she pulls out her pouch and starts spinning around again, and as she starts spinning it through the mist, through the powder of it, you see the powder sort of spread out over the town as you're waiting to be pulled out of the dream state, and as it spreads out, it starts restoring the town in the dreamscape.
The people,
okay. Like the first thing it does is pass over. It floats over the molten pile of Baron Morgan's statue, which reforms into his form. And then as it starts spreading out over the rest of the courtyard and the B&B and the whole area, you see them all like start to be restored. Green grass grows and birds are flying by, and the paint on the walls is vivid, and just as you start to see the rest of the ship reappear around you. Tommy, you feel a need to look back, and you look over your shoulder, and you see Baron Morgan return to flesh, and he just kind of like does a little 2-finger salute and a grin at you.
Okay, yeah, like I think at that point there's obviously a different demeanor coming out of the dreaming. It's a little bit more hopeful, but also thoughtful. In that, well, first of all, I'm going to ask you, like, Reggie, did you see the Baron?
I saw the melted statue.
You saw him reform as a statue, but you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was glad to see the statue back to normal.
Right before we came out, the Baron was there. Like, not the statue, the Baron.
You saw his... Yeah.
Stone to flesh, metal to flesh, whatever. Can the Baron be brought back?
I don't know of any magic that can undo what, the banality that flooded through him. But I don't know the answer to your question. I guess that's the point.
Well, if only there were a library that we can go towards that might have some of those answers.
Hey, if there's a chance of bringing our friend back, I've really missed him. I was looking forward to seeing him again.
Yeah. Penelope. I just do like the little nod, like the doff of the hat kind of a thing, right?
Yeah, and she just kind of like shivers a little bit. It's hot. Okay, so now we have some time to talk. What do you want to know?
Originally, we came out here to find out what the previous Clockwise courts, how their prophecies were filled.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can tell you that. When do you want to start? I mean, there have been 25.
Right.
Hey, why don't we tell them the prophecy we have and have them correlate anything that actually relates to it?
That's true.
Okay, all right, a puzzle. All right, I'm good at these. I'm real good at these. I'm probably a lot smarter than you guys.
That
goes without saying. Seriously.
Thanks.
Maybe not her. She's really stupid smart. Me, I just talk.
Yeah, it's nice to be recognized though. So yeah, thanks.
Do you need me to read it again?
No. Yeah, no. So actually, let's read it again for our audience.
Yeah. Fine. And then I lost it.
Refresh them.
King come down. I was gonna say Fallon does not read dramatically, which is why it's bad. Kingdom come and king come down. When the past has come to port, jewel crown lost and trinket found. The fall will rise from the Clockwise court.
Okay. What do you got?
Okay, so
You don't have any of it?
No. See your whole.
Okay.
So, so we had a ship come back from 100-year sojourn into the dreaming. That apparently was sent out by the Baron, who was the former ruler of our freehold.
Okay.
But it came back, and it wasn't supposed to come. It was supposed to come back a lot sooner, but it was delayed by some kind of navigational error.
And it's called the Clown Jewel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is like kind of right.
So we were thinking that corresponded to the past coming back part thingy.
And the king died.
And the king died.
The king died, so king come down, right? Yeah.
And
you guys don't know about the trinket.
No, we don't. That's the worst part. And that's like, and then they just like.
I mean, I don't, and I have no idea what the trinket's all about. I mean, I find trinkets everywhere. Sometimes they fall out of the sky.
How dare you? Sometimes people throw pieces of shit out the window.
People should be more mindful of their shit.
Maybe experiments shouldn't fail.
Maybe we should just move to the first floor.
There's no room for the first.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Was I bothering you?
You know, I apologized. Come on.
Did I wake you up from 1,000 years of sleep to ask you a couple of questions?
We did not fly to Ontario to be sassed.
Okay. And I'm sorry. It was like 30 years, whatever. But I'm here.
Wait, only 30?
Actually, 50.
Doesn't really matter.
It's 50. Yeah, no retcon that. He says 50. It's
Aye.
been about 50 years since King David came to power in like the early 70s. Basically.
Oh, cool.
So,
Okay.
yeah. So,
50 years, not bad.
yeah. Okay. So, sorry. Wait, where I got so carried away in my own
Indignance?
indignance. Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
arguing about whether or not why Fallon doesn't live on the first floor now, apparently.
Okay. All right. So, so you guys talked to him for a little while, and Bruce kind of explain, like he kind of like grills you about every little detail that's happened to you. He confirms the king come down is the death of the current king.
Fairly obvious.
I know. I'm going to finally give you guys some answers.
You're going to finally come up with some answers.
I know, right? Yeah. I'm going to finally tell you guys what answers you came up with weeks ago.
Yep.
That I latched onto and said, yeah, that one will work.
Duly noted.
When the past has come to port, yes, that is the return of the Clown Jewel, and or it's the return of Reggie,
Either
or
way.
it's the return of somebody on his crew, or something that, or something that they took with them. But nevertheless,
If I can add, out of character, I asked to name the ship Clown Jewel before I knew what the riddle was.
Oh, that's the worst.
I am not
That's
shocked
true.
about that
You're
at
the
all.
worst.
and
So-
when he said that, I'm like, oh, that is exactly what the name is, because that really confuses it. Yeah. Jewel Crown Lost. That one does not seem to come up. No. That one. No. I don't know if you guys remember what happened or not.
So my question is, I had always
Yeah.
thought that it was Newt, because Newt stole the crown jewels from ages back, or not ages back, like 6 months ago.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't he bring a crown for the Baron?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
And he
That's
put
what I
it on
latch on
the-
to for that.
Yeah, he put it
Oh
on
yeah,
the
he
statue,
put a little
right?
crown on the
Yes.
on the statue.
Thereby losing it for yourself.
Hey, wait. Crown the Baron. Who do you think it would be better to be king than the Baron? I mean, he was pretty kick-ass.
That's true. He was pretty kick-ass.
I mean, I really like that guy. And I don't like a lot of people.
That is true. You don't like a lot of people. I mean, neither do I. But that said, the Baron is a statue.
Yeah, but he gave me a mecha otter. I owe him something.
That's just math.
So,
just
How it occurs to me we're in a giant repository of knowledge. We
So,
could actually ask. Who
if
did-
somebody were to draw in so much banality by countering the presence of something so fantastical as a giant chimera, that it basically petrifies them in that banality, is there any way to come back from that?
Well, I'm an expert on pretty much everything, right?
Well, yeah, that's why we're here,
Is
right?
it sort of like talking to me?
I don't know. Do you feel attacked?
I think so.
So I kind of just, well, what I'm trying to say is I don't know.
Oh. Do you know of somebody that might? Or something in this library that might?
Yes.
See, that works.
I was going to say, Miss Pickrow, you finished grilling the tapestry. I'm going to talk to Miss Pickrow because I don't want to talk to the tapestry.
Are you tapping out?
Yeah.
You shut up.
So okay, so he did. So just to like make sure we covered all the
yeah.
ones that you know. So and then we'll come back to these two conversations. But Jewel Crown lost, trinket found. He says it sounds like there's some sort of little trinket that that when you find it will help you find who the next ruler is going to be. But you have to find it. But it's probably a trinket like a little, like a necklace or a bracelet
Can I roll my wits or my intelligence?
Or a
Yes, yeah.
necklace.
Roll, yeah. I'm going to say, intelligence plus enigmas.
All right.
I wish I was there, but for some reason, Reggie just shouts, "An anklet! It's an anklet!"
It's a toe ring.
Right.
I got an 8 and a 1.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
I feel like at this point, though, it's been the thing we've argued about for the last,
yeah.
4 days, 5 days,
Yeah.
a week.
Well, I did find that medallion.
Yeah.
I mean, it just came out of the sky.
For the last time, threw it out the window.
I like that you...
I don't... Here's my problem is I don't see how that's mutually exclusive.
It's
You
not.
did release it, gravity took over, therefore making it fall into my pretty little hands.
Is this how you two converse with somebody all the time?
Yes.
Well, she is usually so right about things. When it's wrong, I like to argue.
Oh,
Damn it.
So, okay, Trinket found when, Jewel Crown lost and Trinket found. The fall will rise from Clockwise Court.
That last one is particularly distressing.
Yeah. So, obviously, you guys are the Clockwise Court.
Yep.
And it probably means, fall usually means 3 things. Either it means the actual literal autumn, or it could mean the autumn as in the unseelie,
That.
or it could mean the fall as in the descent or the destruction. So either you guys are going to make autumn better again, make
Making autumn great again.
make autumn great again, yeah, or
No one's used to that.
or you're gonna
some hats.
or you're looking for an unseelie new ruler, or you might bring about the destruction of the entire Fey Court.
That's the one I'm worried about.
Yeah, that one
so
does concern me, I have to say.
could be one of those. Sounds like one of those. So hey, that's narrowed down to 3. And then the last part from Clockwise Court, that means it's your fucking idea. So you're the ones who have to decide. So that's you. That's on you. I can't help you with that one because that's you. It's literally your job as the Clockwise
I
Court.
have another question.
Yes.
Is there any way that I could either defer, offset, or assign to someone else the blame if we're wrong?
I suppose if you're outvoted.
Cool.
I was going to say, the tapestry.
I just...
I was going to say, tapestries are flammable.
That's hot.
So I think he will indulge in a sort of pedantic discussion with you about how you can defer or get out of this, and then I think that's when you
Yeah, it occurs
turn
to
to Miss
me
Pickrell.
we are in a repository of knowledge.
Yes,
and,
of course we are.
How if someone has absorbed so much banality that they have become petrified within that, would there be a way to reverse that?
Well, let me tell you, I am an expert on pretty much everything, and I don't know. What did Bruce say?
I find out the smarter people are that I talk to, the more they dance around shit. And I really don't even understand why.
I want to.
I wish I could just dance. Just once, I'd like to dance.
I take them off of the wall and I dance with them.
What? Oh, my God. Maimrie's magic of friendship.
I've never punted a
Okay,
cat
just get
before.
off my nose.
Okay.
Let's go. Would you like cha-cha?
I feel.
Are you cutting a rug?
I am literally cutting
Oh,
Oh my God.
I hate you.
That's my best friend.
Why do we play games with you?
Oh, how dare
It's wicked games.
Because we find his word usement somewhat amusing at
I
times.
know, it is really funny, and I hate
And the
myself
hair.
for it. Right? Yeah.
If it wasn't for the eye candy portion of the whole thing, I don't know if I'd...
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
I'm the candy
can't
corn of eye
handle
candy.
Yeah.
so waxy.
Oh You broke me. I'm broke.
Finally,
I'm
you
broken.
pulled out a good one. That was a really good one.
Oh my god.
Candy corn. I can't.
Hate you so much.
Okay.
So, Miss Pickrow says that there is an expert here on banality, and she can take you to it if you'd like.
That I would like. While we are walking, or however we're getting there, I might check in with Lorenzo just to ask him. I was going to say, we must have heard some like stories or fairy tales or something about this before. Not literally this specific situation, but people. What happens to bad children who flirt with banality? It feels like something that we would have heard of.
Why don't you roll intelligence plus grammar and add your mentor points to it?
Okay. Because I'm barely into Grump, so it's not like I probably have any cultural memory of being a fairy child, but it just feels like something that we should be able to.
Yeah.
That's why he exists. That's why Lorenzo.
Exactly. Yeah.
Either way, it's also this many dice. Damn it!
You lost 2, right?
Yeah, but one of them was a 10, so I want to keep it. It seems we also have to keep the 2.
Yeah.
Isn't that a 1?
Fuck, you're right.
Even better.
Damn 10 dice. You can re-roll both of them if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
They both went off. You can either
That's
keep
better.
both or you can re-roll both.
Oh, I
Yeah.
re-rolled
Yeah.
both, and I didn't do anything
Okay.
for that. So really, it was just 2 successes. I would assume 8 was the target.
No, it's 6.
6?
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
that
You're
makes
Oh,
just-
wow,
yeah.
that's a lot.
4 successes, 5, 6.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens. So, no, I'm just kidding.
What were you rolling
So-
for?
I'm just talking to Lorenzo about, and if there's any fairy tales or whatever, what happens when you absorb that much banality?
Yeah. He.
Also, like, checking in. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Sup, boo?
So you're walking. She's walking you along the tapestry path. They leave you. She kind of like says, "You can see your way out, right? You can find your way."
I don't think she can.
Well, you can fly.
Leave
Yeah,
me
you can
alone.
It's only like 6 feet high, and you can fly. So
You have Charlie.
yeah.
Yeah, great.
She's very
I
preoccupied.
hate recognizance. Go ahead.
We'll come back. Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, you can just like fly up
Oh, yeah.
and over.
I got no
you know?
problems.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm the only one who can't fly right now.
yeah.
Well, Charlie.
Yeah. So Lorenzo says, "Well, of course there are stories. There are always stories about everything. I mean, that's the point, isn't it?"
Yeah, but as I feel like we are now painfully aware, fairy is a habit of turning a lot of these real things into fantasy and vice versa, and making things a little out of proportion. But at this point, I'm willing to try anything.
Well, it's sort of the point of it all is that it is turning stories into reality and reality into stories, going back and forth.
So, have there been any stories of people who flirted with banality as much, and what the consequences were? I was going to say, I basically make my living on it.
Yeah. The curious thing about banality is that the more one focuses on it, the more difficult it becomes to escape it. When you look at the inescapable and the cold and the cruel and the real, you become so consumed by quantifying it that you forget that you're the one who made it. If you want to understand banality, you have to give yourself over to it. And if you want to escape banality. You have to realize that you have the power, not it. Reality isn't what happens to you. It's what you choose happens.
I have a very bad idea. But let's go find out what the experts say first. Otherwise, I'm going to do something really stupid.
Okay.
Later, much later.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm looking at time. I'm trying to figure out timing and all that.
I don't have to be at school until 8 a.m.
Great.
So
That's all.
I've got about
It is a school night.
I've got about 8 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
about 8 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Got
No,
about-
I'm just trying to decide, like, if we should end on time or if we can stretch. Because I don't get to, even though we started later, I don't get to wake up later tomorrow, which sucks.
Yeah, well, I got a
Yeah.
7 o'clock class. Too.
Exactly, yeah. So I feel like, and I'm trying to decide if I want to sort of wrap this session up or if I need to take a bathroom break.
Well, remember, we are back
think-
next week, right?
No,
2 weeks.
No,
2
2
weeks.
weeks.
Oh, okay.
We
Oh,
just
yeah.
swapped
Sort
them
of
out.
swap the whole thing.
3 weeks, actually. October
The
16th.
16th.
Yeah.
16th.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
3 weeks?
Yeah,
yeah.
3 weeks. Sorry, yeah. So it is a while before we get to play again. But anyway, I'll power through until we finish up.
It's a good thing we're not on any high seas or anything.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tommy and Reggie, you're with Penelope on the prow of the ship as you're sailing across with Cleveland underneath. And
Where it belongs.
thank you.
Messing with a cleave, man.
Yeah. And then you pass over Erie, Pennsylvania, and then you're sailing. You're flying out over Lake Ontario, and right as about the point you hit the middle, and you can't see the land on in any direction. Well, actually, that's not true. Like from your height, you could probably
You probably see both sides, yeah.
But as you can't see the east and west end of the lake, you see this tall golden perch with the dragon on it, but instead of being a blackish red kind of like molten metal color, it's the exact same dragon, but he's a shining, brilliant gold. It almost looks like a gold figurine there, perched high above Lake Ontario. And the perch sort of it has a little another little section of it just sort of extends out.
I have to bellow an announcement.
Okay. Yes. Bellow away.
As we, become in sight of the
Yes.
tower and we're going to come in. I just have to, I stand up on the prow with the, whoever's the, I
Yeah.
know we're all kind of gathered there, but put a hoof up on it and
Yeah.
behold!
Yeah.
The crown jewel of the Clockwise Court! Captured by, what's your first name, Westmoreland?
It's Westland, sir.
What? Your first name is Westmoreland?
No, my full name is Westland Westmoreland. My first name is Westland, sir.
That's horrible.
Your parents are
I
horrible.
was very fond of it.
You should change it as soon as possible. Captured by Westmoreland.
Westland, sir, Westmoreland.
That's what I said.
No, you left out the third syllable of my first name.
So you claim.
I don't claim, sir. It is. It simply is. It's fine. It's fine.
Behold. I just do a little rainbow blast. Fuck it.
You could have just said you were the captain. Nobody would have known.
Fuck off.
Back off.
Excuse me. Another. So basically, so it's sort of this perch is sort of a tall golden pipe that just comes straight up several hundred feet above the surface of the lake.
I'll take a
And
hit off
straight
that.
And
up.
it's
Out
yes,
there.
yeah,
Yes.
and it's sort of like T-shaped. So
Okay.
so it's there's like a pipe across the top of it.
Like up in
Yeah.
the...
Yeah.
You're crossing the T.
Yeah. And then from that top T-bar that the dragon is perched on, one end of that sort of extends out, and then two little platforms come out of it with like posts for like tying on rope and all that.
Cool.
So it sort of forms a pier in the air for you.
Awesome.
You guys sail up to the perch, and Humphrey sort of flares his wings and says, "Oh, you're here.
Hello, dragon.
Hello, sir. Captain Penelope. I see you've also switched sides. For the goodness of all, we have chosen wisely."
I'm flying up the thing to go meet my new friend. My
Okay.
friend of the fraternity.
Yeah, you heard
the
the heard the bellow of
Yeah.
the announcement.
And the
yeah.
fuck it rainbow.
Yeah.
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 Taste the rainbow.
Yeah. It's Maimrie's sixth sense. She's like, somebody just said fuck it.
I smell rainbow.
I said, yeah, yeah.
My people.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like glitter raining
Right?
down.
Yeah, yeah. Sparkles and ambivalence? I'm there.
I just ambivalently glitter bombed the library.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Or whatever they call this thing.
Yeah.
Adam, I need that shirt. Sparkles and ambivalence? We're there.
Yeah, so Maimrie flies up to greet you. So Reggie is there, and with the Red Cap pirate ship too.
Okay. So I fly up and I basically almost tackle Reg over. And I'm like, oh my god, the library, and I got a dragon, and oh my god, the ship is fixed. Thank you for fixing the ship. She's like, and then we talked to this tapestry, and it has a bunch of clocks, and it gave us a bunch of answers, and I think we found all the things we need to do, but we might destroy the world, and that sucks.
Well, do you know Penelope? This is Penelope.
Hi,
I don't know
Penelope.
if you've
Ooh,
met.
you're big.
You're a big personality. I like it.
There's
Where did we
there's a
find
lot
her?
on both sides here. Yeah, that's.
Keep doing what you're doing.
But she's
good spirit.
She's an old friend of Port Estrella.
Well, any friend of Port Estrella is a friend of mine, since I kind of like in charge of the place, but cool.
We work for them.
Hi, I'm
With.
Maimrie. I'm part of the Clockwork
With.
Court.
Hi. The Clockwise Court.
Right.
That's what this is all about?
Indeed. When the Baron, you know about the Baron.
Baron Morgan?
Yeah.
What?
So he actually is a statue, like what we saw in that dreaming.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I
It's-
liked him.
I know.
Yeah, so
I
did
didn't
we.
get to see him before it had happened, before I got back. And so anyway, the Clockwise Court has taken over in his stead. I still serve the barony, so, I work for them.
I see.
And to the extent that I work for anybody.
I was about to say that. Thank you.
Oh, but wait! And I fly
My,
off.
my
and I have the
allegiance.
masthead. I'm like, "How
Yeah.
are you? Are you feeling okay? They heard you. Oh, no, baby.
I feel great.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Reggie gave me sexual healing.
Oh, okay.
That is literally true.
Well, if there's anybody who's going to figure out a way to do that, that would be you, sir.
It seems I like sex. It's just somebody stomping around on you and making you feel better. It was amazing.
I mean, for some, yeah.
He is technically not incorrect.
Yeah.
She, it,
It,
ship.
Them?
they,
Hey.
Us?
we.
Well, I'm glad you're happy and better.
I am, but I'm much happier now that you're here.
Me too.
Oh, you're my favorite.
Oh, I want you to. You're my favorite too. But I want
Thank
you.
you.
I want you to meet my new friend. And I get the dragon to come over.
Oh, okay. I thought you took the tapestry out, and Fallon and I were very upset.
Fallon and Clara.
I'm wearing the tapestry as a cape. I don't know what you're talking about.
But I hope you're not joking.
I'm not joking.
Okay, good.
Okay.
They left me alone with stuff. I'm going to take what I want. That's sort of what I do.
I realize my mistake now.
You're not keeping it. At least I don't think so.
No.
But you are currently in possession of a treasure that has Soothsay 5 and Chronos 4.
Well, basically what I'm doing is I'm doing like a little chimera circle, and I'm introducing everybody to everybody.
You have all the chimera.
Well, we
Somewhere in the library, Fallon's like, I fucked up, didn't I?
I feel it. I feel a disturbance.
Westmoreland, T for 4. 5. Sorry, Hinty.
Maybe we should have a...
Yes! Yes, Captain.
Tea. But
Should
I
we
don't
have-
really drink tea.
Should we have a feast?
When should we not have a feast?
I'm used to having a
A
feast.
feast,
so
a feast, a feast, a feast.
And I go to the tapestry, and I'm like,
It's the three monkeys in
The
the
librarian's
Yeah,
feast?
Thanks, Clara, for remembering that.
I'm hoping they do.
I've never met one.
I just want to make sure that you get to see the outside every once. You seem to be stuck in this stuffy place the entire time, but here's the outside. Isn't it cool? And that's my ship,
Oh,
and that's my friend Dragon,
Okay.
and that's Reggie.
All right.
That blanket is speaking.
This is really scary. Not really sure how I feel about this.
Why are you
I
afraid?
didn't realize that there were more than 4 walls in the entire world. This is a little strange.
It's like, okay, I put it down. Okay, breathe.
Oh, God.
Breathe.
Okay.
Do you breathe?
Wow, there's so much air on all sides
Well,
of me.
the good news is there's me.
Oh.
Reggie, you're a cure for agoraphobia?
Appearance plus
Leadership?
expression
Oh, I don't know.
or etiquette
I think I have more etiquette. Where's that?
skills. Sorry.
Oh yeah, better with etiquette. Okay.
Your difficulty is 8
Okay.
because he's panicking.
And I
spin around
I
it.
spark a
You've seen
little
a lot.
rainbow into my
Okay.
reading as well. But there's good news.
The tapestry has left the cave.
So ones are minus, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I have 1 success.
Okay. All right. Okay. You're beautiful, I will admit. And I haven't seen a unicorn in a very long time since they moved me from the spot across from the unicorn tapestry, which was my favorite. And I didn't say anything because it's not my place to say. But I really like unicorns, and thank you.
I do too.
I'm still a little freaked out.
That's
Pretty
not all you
freaking
like.
awesome.
No, I mean I like
Yeah.
almost everything.
Okay, all
You're
right.
okay. You're okay.
We can
And
do
I'm gonna-
this.
and I'm gonna take
Nobody
you right
else is
back.
falling.
No, we're
Okay.
not going to fall. We're going to be okay.
Great. Okay. You're going to take me back?
I'll take you back whenever you want.
Great. Thanks. Let's go back now.
Okay.
Before you do, I have a quick request. Since you tend to like to collect things, would you do me a favor and lay out everything in your pockets, please? I've had...
Tommy, I mean, come on. I really have only had like an hour. I mean, I couldn't have done that much.
You've had a week, and I've had a vision.
Okay.
And where is everyone else?
Well, I left Fallon in the library.
Shocking.
Charlie was... Well, I think she's probably still in the library. I kind of lost track of her. She sort of like saw something. Or someone. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As long as
And
she's
then
not
and
sealed
Reggie's
in
right
there.
here.
She found the She Kama Sutra and is just going through that now.
Kama Seal.
And
Kama
you're
Sutra.
here. And I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Ideally, I would like to get everybody to empty out their pockets and kind of figure out everything that we have uncovered in the last week, because according to the first vision, We've
Oh wait,
al-
Tapestry, listen to this. This is probably important.
We've already
I'm
found.
listening.
Oh, tapestry. I thought you said text. I was like, I can't. My phone's broken.
We've already found the trinket.
Yeah. You found the trinket?
According to my vision, we've
Well, then there
already
you go.
found the trinket.
Okay, everything's going to be fine
Well,
now.
we don't know. I mean, I'm hoping this is where you can help, if you don't mind.
Uh-huh.
If we show you different objects, I don't know if one would tend to pop up or one glows a certain way
Okay.
through your eyes
Yeah.
or something attracts you, but my money is on you, Maimrie, of picking up something that we should have had. And that's a compliment,
Oh, okay.
probably.
Great.
I think that's a great idea. But let's take you back to where you belong because you seem kind of upset, and I didn't want to upset you.
Oh, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Just going to be...
So let me just put this incredibly valuable ancient artifact back where I found it
That's
because I'm
fine.
feeling some regrets right now.
That's not a bad idea.
We'll go with you.
Okay.
Great. Everybody come along. It's going to be very nice. Back in my walls.
Yeah.
Walls.
Out of character, does Tommy fly or teleport or anything? All right. You come with me.
I'm riding the unicorn?
Yeah,
Nah.
I can jump real good.
I've seen it. It's majestic.
Yeah.
Penelope, she just kind of, she kind of takes her bag, a different bag off of her pouch, and she just kind of sprinkles it behind her, and then she.
She was gonna smoke bomb.
No. She. That would have been cool. I should have done that.
Do that.
Still
Do
can't.
that.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She, poof. Actually, she smoke bombs it. A cloud of black dust like envelops her, and then a gentle breeze blows it away, and she's got these like black bat wings.
Oh shit, that's
and,
cool.
And then she like whoosh, and like dives down.
Into
Dude,
it.
you make cool friends.
I mean, she
And,
made herself.
No, you make friends as in you meet them and make them into your friends, not that you make the person.
Okay, if you say so.
That works.
Well, that's what it was intended to say.
All right.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Okay,
So-
Yeah.
so I guess I fly the tapestry back to where I found it.
And as you take off over the edge and dive down, you all hear a scream upon the wind of, "This is the same thing as falling!"
It's a good
You
thing
have to
tapestries can't pee.
I was
Correct,
wondering
yeah.
if tapestries could puke.
Tapestry, there's absolutely nothing wrong with falling. It's the landing that's the issue. I got that covered.
Have you seen rugs from the 70s? Tapestries can puke.
That was a good one, Rob. You finally
Yeah.
That
got
was good.
Oh,
So
you missed the other one.
one. Oh, all
There
right.
was another good one.
You waited till I went to the bathroom?
Uh-huh.
For your own safety.
Okay.
So we're back in the tapestry maze.
Well, as
And
we were coming
Yes.
down, like I wanted to see if I could do like the "I'm gonna get your attention" whistle, so
okay.
that Fallon and Charlie could hopefully pick up on it and be like, "Come
Okay.
to us."
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we will. So that'll happen. But we, Miss Pickrow, stops Fallon in front of a tapestry. It is very plainly woven. It is a gray cloth. It has a it has an image on it that is just it's about the size of a quarter, and it's just repeated over and over as a pattern across printed across the cloth, and the image is a leaf, like a maple leaf,
Weird.
in like a dark brown dye,
Okay.
printed all over.
Printed, not woven.
Printed, not what? Yeah.
Okay.
The fabric is a very simple, plain gray tapestry weave. So it's thick like a tapestry, but
Yeah.
it is plain gray, and then it has the image is painted on it, but every single one is exactly identical.
Sort of a weird thing to waste some effort on, but okay. And it talks, or like, how do you talk to? The last one talked to us.
Yes, it did.
Do I ask it questions?
Yes, I mean it's just a tapestry.
It's just a tapestry about banality.
Yes.
Okay. I want to take a photo of it. My phone is dead. I crushed it. It's fine.
It's all right.
Okay. Where did you
Sure.
get it?
What?
Where did it come from?
Oh, it's a secret.
I hate you. I hate librarians
Do
now.
you want me to tell you the secret?
Yes, of course.
Oh, well, that's different.
Fallon looks to camera.
Gives the camera the gym look.
Yeah.
Yeah. The secret is that this tapestry is woven from the dreams that were not interesting.
That makes sense.
Is
And
that why
it's
it's
just
Canadian?
appeared here. Sorry, Canada.
Are we?
Sorry, not sorry.
Not sorry.
Not sorry.
Sorry,
sorry.
not sorry.
Sorry, not
Sort
sorry.
yourself in.
Sorry.
Okay.
We love you, Canada. I mean, kind of.
Right.
Not in a weird way.
I love you, Canada.
That just became someone's ringtone.
Oh, I hope it did.
Congrats.
Yeah. But yes. Go ahead.
It just...
Well, you have to ask it something, dear.
Is there a way to reverse banality, being overcome by banality? Tapestry.
Oh boy.
This is going to be magical.
This is tapestry. This is tapestry emotion.
Welcome,
We
to,
are-
welcome to Tapestry Talk.
We are LARPing tapestries at this point, people. Watch the video. If you're just
Yeah.
listening, please watch the video.
Tune into this moment in the video. What are you...
Can you please repeat the question?
Oh, it does talk. I don't know why that surprised me to talk to a tapestry.
Repeat the question.
Is there a way to combat, to reverse banality in someone?
Repeat the question one more time.
Is there a way to reverse banality in a person or a
Yeah.
fae?
Yes.
Okay. Do I have to repeat questions 3 times with you?
Please repeat the question.
I am going to murder this thing. How does one reverse banality in people? How does one reverse banality in people? How does one reverse banality in people?
That's a very complicated answer, and I'm going to tell you. But I will only say it once, even though you asked 3 times. Because that's how it works. Which you would understand if you understood banality the way I do. So,
Sorry.
here is how you reverse banality in someone. Dream bigger.
Sounds like a Nike slogan.
It does. Actually, Fallon says that out loud. That's a fucking Nike slogan.
Just dream it.
Is it? I wasn't aware.
All right.
Banality Tapestry is change
Goddess
or
of
big.
Victory has slogans.
Yes, she does.
Oh, okay. That's great.
I like how the other tapestry had a voice, and this one's just Adam.
It's Adam with his hands up.
Adam over it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I
mean, pretty much.
Yeah, we're in a library full of all the knowledge ever known to man, and the one thing I need to talk to is the most annoying thing on the planet. Cool.
I feel very similar right now.
Sick burn.
It's a rug burn.
God damn.
Yes! I win! Finally, I fucking get you.
That's it, everybody. Good night. We're thanks for tuning in. Happy Jacks is closing down as of tonight.
We have claimed victory.
I won.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah, we did it. So, congratulations to us. Really, I mean, we deserve that
Yeah,
credit.
I mean, yeah, it was a lot of effort and a lot of sinking our very souls into.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure all three of us said it at the same time.
I did not. I will happily admit
We
I
all
did not.
thought it at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I just got it out faster.
Yeah,
So.
I'll say.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Thank you.
Usually it's not good.
This time it was welcome.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me get back into character.
Sorry. I think at this point, because Fallon, as we've already seen, isn't the most calm, collected human creature on the planet, is going to grab the tapestry and shake it.
Okay.
Don't shake the tapestry.
He's going to grab the tapestry and shake it 3 hard times. Because it's
I get it.
at this point, I'm assuming that all it is swearing in threes, loud enough so that they can hear where she is. Because I will unpick this fucking tapestry apart, stitch by stitch.
Wait. Is that Fallon cursing at full voice?
Yes.
I don't remember their voice super well, but that's definitely someone cursing real loud.
Why
It's
does
at that
everything-
point. Go
Why
ahead.
does everything in this library seem to piss them off so bad?
Probably be.
Answers.
I was going to say there's probably more enigmas, and there's not just a straight path.
She's not used to
That they
being
can
Fae
follow.
at all, right?
I mean, I gotta say, I just walked in and I feel kind of irritated. So, I've never been to a library before, and I don't think I care for it.
Actually, I do have one more question for the clock tapestry at some point, now that I remember it.
Okay.
Well, I can just shoot you the missile whistle at this point.
Yeah.
The what?
And you hear the whistle. You actually hear the whistle of the Tommy getting your attention.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I also, it just occurs to me that I'm holding an ancient artifact that's probably quite old and delicate. I'm just gonna...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else you wanted to know?
Dream bigger's really the only answer you have for me.
Please repeat the question.
I will... Dream bigger is the only... Is dream bigger really the only answer? Is dream bigger the only answer?
Yes and no. Let me tell you. Here's the thing about banality. Is that the more you let it piss you off, the more you let it irritate you, the harder it gets. If you really want to undo banality in someone, you need to reawaken what's important about them and what's interesting about them. And I'm not done.
Oh my god, I can't tell you talk so slow!
I want this attitude in my life forever.
It's called a measured voice. And you might want to learn a little patience while you're at it. How's that for banality? I should just kind of sit here and let you stew until you're done with it, and then I can
I'm
just
calm.
talk all I wanted to.
I'm calm.
So, sorry, I'm having so much fun.
So hard.
I haven't done a tapestry in so long. I forgot how much fun it is to roleplay tapestries. Yeah.
Happy Jack's RPG.
You should blog about role-playing tapestries.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look. You know what you have to do. Don't you?
I have an idea.
Is it a bad idea?
Incredibly.
Is it a sane idea?
No.
Is it an achievable idea?
I haven't met one that isn't.
Well, and it sounds like you have your answer.
Alright.
And And
All
if
right.
that doesn't work, just dream it a little bigger.
I think it will work. Good to know.
Here's the thing, though. Don't think about it. Just do it.
I saw it coming down the highway, just speeding along, and it was not going to take that exit. It was, I'm sitting there looking at Jason going, it's coming. It's coming. You broke Jason.
Oh. The words of Jason Meals. Nailed it. That's where we're going to end.
I would like to know that I am the one who coined that phrase originally.
Oh.
Although when Reggie says it, it means something different.
Already done it.
Oh my God. Oh. You guys.
I want to apologize to everyone, including Nike.
No, we'll never apologize to Nike.
Nike can suck it.
Yeah.
But we would like to apologize to Skechers.
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
No
All right,
apologies.
never mind. No apologies to any shoe companies.
Yeah. Fuck.
Especially the ones that give you a second pair with 50% off.
Yeah.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
They walk
yeah.
all over us.
Right? Yeah. Fuck off, Florsheim. No, just kidding. I love you.
Yeah,
I actually have some Florsheim shoes.
I
They're
really enjoy
super comfortable,
Florsheim.
actually.
Florsheim shoe.
Right? Yeah. Florsheim, friend of the show.
Yeah.
Sponsored.
Yeah, thank you for your sponsor.
Right.
This show
Yeah.
is not sponsored, but it could be.
Right? It could be.
Oxford's
Right.
never brogues.
Your ad here.
Right? We will happily shill for shoe companies. Okay, anyway, we're going to end tonight's session.
Holy
You guys are amazing.
Right at 22:22 is the appropriate time to
That
end
was
the
it.
episode.
Nice.
Yeah.
Noise.
Awesome. If you want to catch up on past episodes, please go to happyjacks.org/Clockwise Court. If you want to find all the other APs on Happy Jacks, visit happyjacks.org/shows. And we will come back in 3 weeks. October 16th will be our next session of Clockwise Court. And I will tell you all, it is likely to be the finale. We're going to leave that open because I don't know exactly where story is going to take us, but it is likely to be the finale unless you guys just bullshit for 3 hours and don't actually do anything.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Wasn't that today?
Yes.
Okay.
Every game we play is super to the point.
Right? Yeah. Unlike the first 7 sessions, like if you do something, things will happen.
I think we need to have a feast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been about it. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
Yeah.
We'll have a feast. There'll be some weird chimera that Maimrie will befriend.
Nitnops will come back. I'll fight with her a little bit.
Right? Yeah.
She's your friend now.
Yep.
Fuck, she is my friend.
Yeah.
That's right.
We'll find somebody else for you. Banality Rug will.
Yeah, Banality Rug and I are in a fight now.
Yep.
Gotta munch that finality, Rug.
But we will be back. Banality Rug will return. Bruce the Time Tapestry will return.
Loose.
Humphrey the Dragon will return. Clown Jewel the ship will return. And us. The 3 monkeys and a bear will also be back.
I love those guys.
Yeah.
Which one's the bear?
Don't forget me,
I'm not
Hinty.
Hinty. Of course not forget Hinty.
And all these other crazy characters, as well as the entire full Clockwise Court, and their dashing Captain Reggie, who may or may not be part of the court as
I'm
well.
not captain of shit.
Yeah.
It's just a title.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Honestly, it could just be your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all you
Yeah.
need to do is find yourself a Tennille, you're set.
Yeah.
I don't
Thank
get
you.
It's a band from the 1970s. It was
Yeah.
a duo, Captain and Tennille.
Muskrat
I
Susie,
Muskrat
Muskrat
Love,
Sam.
It's
Yeah,
just-
Muskrat Love, one of the
Yep.
best songs ever written. Actually, oh God, I wish we could play that on our final episode. That would be great. That's going to be the theme song that rolls over our end credits.
Please
Oh,
God.
look at that.
Yeah.
It looks like we're
Oh,
out of
yeah,
time.
Yep.
So,
Looks like it. Don't forget to tune into our other shows, and please keep up with us And we will see you on October 16th for what is possibly the finale of the Clockwise Court. Jason's going to put up the schedule right now, and then we will see you all in 3 weeks. All right.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Night.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Oh, Happy Jack's RPG podcast, the show we love the most, with bad advice and humor crass from each and every host. And though the show won't start on time, the wait won't be in vain, for the hosts will drink and gather on till no emails remain. Oh, Happy Jack's our patron saint of the skillful game master. Oh, guide us well with yes ending to avert a disaster. Whether fate or GURPS or millions of apocalyptic acts, fellow listeners and every host will always have our backs. Unless you're playing D&D